Hello everyone and welcome into Lakewood Park on the Tidewater Summer League YouTube channel. I'm Hayden Banzel and we have our rookie showcase game between the Tidewater Summer League and the Southeast Florida Collegiate Independent League. There are a bunch of guys from Southeast Florida looking to get scouted to go play some college baseball. Stepping up to the plate for the Florida team is Whittle. He takes a called strike, 0-1. And Bilal Whittle swings through that pitch, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is hit towards the right side where Aguilar is at second. And his throw to first is in time to beat Whittle, who was hustling down the line. And first pitch swinging from Moore. Again, another opportunity for Aguilar. That time, he can't come up with the ball, so it'll be an error on Aguilar. That allows Dwayne Moore to reach base. That'll bring up Jack Kurterach. And runner goes. Moore, the throw down to second from Adams is in time. So Adam guns down Moore on the first pitch to Kurterach. 0-1. Pitch from Blazer is fouled off. Dylan Blazer on the mound today for the Redbirds. We're going to play a 1 9-inning game. It was originally scheduled to be 2 7-inning games, but the weather is not looking promising later on. Blazer misses that pitch upstairs. 1-2. Ben Adams, his teammate of the Norfolk Redbirds, doing the catching behind the great plate. Ground ball rolls over to third where Mason is, and the throw to first is in time. So Dylan Blazer faces the minimum 3 batters through the first inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning from Lakewood Park. Xavier Colon now on the mound for the boys from Florida, facing Ben Adams. And Adams shows a bunt and pulls away. Pitch is called a ball, 1-0. Ben Adams, Jake Gensler, Alex Aguilar, the top three of the TSL lineup. Then it's Dustin Moon, Trevor Mason, Christopher Sinclair, Ronaldo Perez, Bryce Lane, Jason Bosher, and Trey Wright for the 10 batters for the Tidewater Summer League. As that pitch is upstairs to Adams, 2-0. This lineup was constructed of the players walking in a line, and that was how the order was.
Hey, you're green 2-4. Look for a pitch to hit.
3-0 count here on Adams. And he takes a called strike. First strike thrown from Cologne, 3-1. And the 3-1 is fouled back by Adams. So the count after started 3-0 moves to full. And Cologne steps off. And now he's ready. Lineup that consists of 5 Redbirds. Adams is one of them. And he drills that one down the left field line. That'll go foul.
But he's going to switch with somebody else later.
Coach Chuck Slaughter of the Greenbrier Knights is the head coach today for the TSL. And that pitch is way outside from Cologne for ball 4. So Adams is aboard with a leadoff walk. So that'll bring up Jake Gensler. First 3 hitters for the TSL are all Redbirds. And first pitch from the stretch is a called strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch. And that ball is outside, evens up the count at 1-1. Gensler's only going to be hitting today, doing DHing. One pitch, and that ball's in the dirt. Two balls and a strike here on Gensler. The count moves to 3-1. Gensler doing the DHing, nursing an arm injury, so still able to swing the bat. Three-one pitch on its way, and it's inside. Ball 4, a second consecutive walk. Drawn by the Redbird hitters. And time is going to be asked for. That'll bring up Alex Aguilar. Aguilar had 2 opportunities over at second in the top half of the inning. Booted one, but was backed up by the catcher, Ben Adams, who stands on second base after he gunned down Moore, who tried to steal. One 0 pitch, and Aguilar fouls that one straight back. 1-1.
On deck, get it.
One pitch to Aguilar, and that one's outside again. Goes right back up the backstop. Throw to third is off the line. So that'll move Adams over to third. Gensler takes second on the wild pitch. Infield comes in for the defense with no one out. And that ball sails upstairs as the count moves to 3-1. The entire infield in on a 3-1 count on Aguilar. Here's the pitch from Colon, and it's inside. Ball 4. Adams will be put. Stay put at third as Aguilar draws the 3rd consecutive walk. So bases are loaded, no one out. Infield still in. And the first pitch to Dustin Moon is a called strike, 0-1. It's the first pitch strike thrown by Colon. And that ball is upstairs, goes through the glove of the catcher, and here comes Adams, and he'll score.
Good job, Ben.
So Adams scores the first run of the game. On a ball that went through the glove of the catcher. Gensler and Aguilar both followed him, moving up a bag. 1-1 pitch, and that one sails to the backstop again, but Gensler will hold up. So after Moon
Aguilar
took a first pitch strike, he fouls that pitch off of one of the bats. Standing by the Florida team dugout. Two balls, 2 strikes here on Moon. Infield still in. No one out. And that pitch sails upstairs, and the count is full. Three-two pitch from Colon to Moon, and it's inside, and it hits Dustin Moon as he sprints down to first base. So after 3 consecutive walks, Colon hits Moon on a 3-2 pitch. To load the bases again. It's time for Dustin's teammate Trevor Mason, who takes that pitch inside from Colon. for a ball, 1-0. And time is going to be called for. Cologne's going to have a talk with his catcher. Tidewater Summer League has already put up a run here in the first on a wild pitch when the bases were loaded to bring in Ben Adams. One no count here on Mason. Pitch from Cologne. That one sails to the backstop, and Gensler will hold up at third. Count moves to 2-0. Two-0 pitch is inside to Mason. And it moves to 3-0. Three-0 pitch. There's a called strike, 3-1. Three-1 from Cologne, and there's a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is full. The Voyagers have already drawn at least 3 full counts on making Cologne work early. 3-2 pitch, and that one's inside to Mason, and it'll walk in a run. So through the first 5 batters,
Alex in third. He's going to switch with Perez.
Cologne has walked 4 and hit 1.
Just swap them right now.
So that'll bring up Chris Sinclair. And Sinclair leaves that one just below the knees, 1-0. 1-0 to Sinclair, and that one is fired in for a called strike. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Hey, look for something ahead.
Still no one out here in the home first. Infield still in. And Sinclair leaves that pitch outside. Count moves to 2 balls and 1 strike. Leaves that one upstairs from Cologne, and it's 3-1.
Hey, good hitters count.
Cologne getting some encouragement from his catcher. 3-1 pitch is swung through from Sinclair, and for the 3rd consecutive batter, there's a 3-2 count.
Notice I stopped looking at
3-2 from Cologne, and it's called ball 4, so that'll walk in a run. As Aguilar scores.
Stay out of the box for a minute, Ronaldo. Blue, give us quick time. We got to get a third base substitute over there.
time.
He's got it.
And there's going to be a defensive substitution.
No. He's just playing defense over there. They're hitting in our order. So Bryce had to come in because he's just getting ready to hit. We're just covering a position for him. They're batting on our team in their spot.
So that'll bring up Ronaldo Perez. And Perez takes that one up and in, 1-0. Perez The only other Greenbrier Knight being represented here today in the rookie game. Him and Coach Slaughter are the only two. Two-0 count here on Perez. Every hitter has walked or gotten hit by a pitch. And Perez swings through the 2-0 pitch. Moves the count to 2-1. Two-one pitch from Cologne, and that one's inside. As it backs Perez off of the plate, moves the count to 3-1. And Perez hits that one to short. He'll go to first with that. To get Perez, it's an RBI for the shortstop, and that's the first out. So that'll make it 4-0. And it brings up Bryce Lane, who steps out of the box as Cologne gets ready. And Lane takes the first pitch. He is upstairs 1-0. One 0 from Cologne, and that one misses outside. 2-0. On its way, and that one sails upstairs from Cologne, and the count's 3-0. With Mason on third, Sinclair on second. First base is currently unoccupied. And Lane swings through the 3-0 pitch. The count moves to 3-1.
Good boy, Bryce.
And the 3-1 pitch hits Lane. Second hits batter from Cologne. And it loads the bases again.
Hey, we'll take a sec. We need take a second. Go ahead.
So the catcher gonna go out to get a drink of water. It's hot out here today. 91 degrees, and with the humidity, it feels like 98. So we're ready now. As Jason Bosher steps into the box on the first pitch. He sails to the backstop.
Good hustle catch.
fastball, and again sails to the backstop. This time Mason's coming, and he'll score without a throw. The catcher tried to place a tag on him. But missed Mason. So it's now 5-0. Dwayne Moore is the new pitcher now. For the Florida guys. Runners on second and third. The count is 2-0 on Bosher. First pitch from the windup from the lefty is a called strike. 2-1. So Cologne just struggled to find the zone as Bosher swings at the second pitch that he sees from Moore. It evens up the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch, and that one's above the letters of Bosher, and the count's full. Tidewater Summer League guys drawing a lot of full counts. And that's another walk. The sixth walk drawn outside of the two hit by pitches. And we'll have some lefty on lefty action as the defense moves in again. With one down. TSL up by 5 here in the first. First pitch to Trey Wright is a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, and Wright swings through that one to even up the count at 1-1. . 1-1 from Moore. And Wright fouls that one back. So the count moves to 1-2. One, two, and Wright fouls it off of the catcher's mask. So we'll do the 1-2 again. One, two to Wright, and he sails that one out of play. One, two on its way to Wright. And that one gets by the catcher, and here comes Sinclair. He'll score. There's a close play at the plate. It's the 6th run of the inning. Two balls, two strikes. And that pitch is ripped up the middle of the diamond. That'll go through the second baseman and into center field. Lane will score. Boscher's being waved around third. And the relay throw is cut off. So there's the first hit of the day for Tidewater. An RBI single that knocks in 2 runs off of the lefty bat of Trey Wright. That'll bring up Ben Adams, who led off this inning. Of course, he walked. Adams leaves the first pitch that he sees from Moore low for ball 1. One out to Moore, or from Moore. And that one spiked in the dirt. Count moves to 2-0. From Moore. And that one below the knee is of Adams. It's 3-0. Adams already has 1 walk in the inning. And now up in the count, 3-0. And that pitch comes in for a strike. 3-1 with Trey Wright on first base. He's got the only hit thus far today. But TSL still up 8-0. 3-1 pitch as Wright is running. It's fouled off by Adams. The count goes to 3-2. Now a full count on Adams after he was up in the count 3-0. And the pitch from Moore is upstairs for ball 4. Second walk drawn by Adams in the inning. So runners on first and second, still one out. Pitch to Gensler is spiked in the dirt off of the umpire. And over to third and second go Wright and Adams. One 0 count here on Gensler. And that pitch from Moore sails upstairs, 2-0. Two 0 here on Gensler. And that one spiked in the dirt by Moore, and second straight batters has drawn a 3-0 count. Moore was able to bounce back, draw the count full on the previous hitter Adams, but still ended up walking him. 3-2 on its way. And there's a called strike. Excuse me, that was 3-0. So it's a 3-1 count here on Gensler. Runners on second and third. And there's ball, 4-second walk of the inning that Gensler has drawn. And it loads the bases again for Alex Aguilar. Wright's on third, he singled. Adams and Gensler on first and second, they each walked. And the first pitch that Aguilar sees from the lefty Moore is a called strike. 0-1. A 1, and Aguilar shoots that one in foul territory. First baseman Colon comes for a look, but it'll go out of play. Colon moved over to first where Moore was playing. Oh, 2 to Aguilar. And he lays, and it's a called strike 3 for the second out. So Aguilar goes down looking. The base is still loaded for Dustin Moon. And Moon swings at the first pitch he sees from Moore, 0-1. A 1 from Moore. And that one's popped up in the infield. Perez is calling for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side, but not before 8 runs come to score on just 1 hit for the Tidewater Summer League here at Lakewood Park. Second inning here from Lakewood Park in Norfolk, Virginia. Same defense out there with Dylan Blazer still on the mound as he throws a first pitch strike to the catcher. 0-1. Blazer misses that pitch low, 1-1 to Silva. 1-1. And Silva lays off that pitch, 2-1. And Silva shoots that one towards the opposite field. In comes Bosher, and he makes the catch. First base umpire, or the field umpire, there's only 2 umpires here today, called that in fair territory, so it's an F8 in the scorecard. Or excuse me, F9. And first pitch is swung through, 0-1. And that one's shot again to the opposite side, but Moon is able to play it on a hop and go to first by himself. As Moon, who typically is not over at first base in the outfield, throws that away as tried to throw it around the horn. But nevertheless, 2 up and 2 down in the inning for Blazer. Hitter shows a bunt, pulls it back, but it's a called strike. As Trevor Mason takes a couple strides in towards home plate. 1 pitch showing bunt again, and that one gets away from Blazer as DJ Williams ducks his head. 1-1 to Williams, still showing bunt. He pushes it towards the right side, foul. And now the count is 1-2. One, 2 from Blazer.
Nice stop, buddy.
The count moves to 2-2 on that pitch in the dirt. 2-2 pitch on its way. It's shot foul towards the right side. So we'll do the 2-2 again. 2-2 on its way. Called strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Blazer. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning here at Lakewood Park. Get your game on with D-Bat Virginia Beach, baseball, softball, training, and more. D-Bat Virginia Beach is a state-of-the-art facility with over 17,000 square feet, 13 batting cages, and professional instructors who don't just know baseball and softball, but live and breathe it. You can find them located at 5258A Fairfield Shopping Center in Virginia Beach. You can call them at 757-467-1111. You can also visit their website at dbatvirginiabeach.com. Mason, Sinclair, and Perez leading off the second inning. There's a called strike. A 1 count here, and Mason fouls off that pitch and moves to 0-2. So Moore starting to find a bit of a rhythm here. Up on the count on Mason, 0-2. He's retired his last 2 batters. And that one sails upstairs. And the 1-2 is lightly tapped over towards the left side. In comes Bosher. And the throw to first is not in time. So it's an infield single for Mason. Bosher did a good job of coming in on that ball to have a shot at trying to throw out Mason. And first pitch swinging from Chris Sinclair. He fouls it off the end of the bat. A 1 to Sinclair, and he shoots that one in the air towards the right side. Overcomes the second baseman in the shallow outfield grass to make the catch. To sit down Sinclair. So that brings up Ronaldo Perez. And Perez swinging at the first pitch. Hits it to Bosher over to third base, but foul. Score is 8-0 TSL. With Mason on first, and Perez pops up the 0-1 pitch and foul ground. Colon comes for a look, and he makes the catch for the second out. So Perez fouls out to the first baseman, Colon. For the second out in the second. And it brings up Bryce Lane. And Lane takes the first pitch, strike, 0-1. Mason still on first after he had an infield single towards the left side. A one from Moore, and Lane hits a liner into left field. That'll fall for a base hit. And Mason trying to stretch for third. There's no one covering. And now Lane's going to second. As Bosher lollipopped it in to Moore, who was covering third. Lane was a little more than halfway down, or a little less rather than halfway down to second. So it's a 2-out single for Lane. And Bosher went into the outfield grass to cover. Mason, good heads-up play to take third as Trey Wright takes a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jason Bosher,
I got you switched.
who's at third, supposed to be batting. Batter is Trey Wright. And that one's fouled back by Wright. 0-2.
Yeah, he's leading with Shep. He's trying to. Nice job, Jay. He's trying to make network. He's network.
Working on some Florida connection.
So Bosher went over to have a talk with the Florida coach as Wright hits that one through the shortstop. A run will score. Now Lane's being waved around. Here's the throw from left. And it's not in time, so a 2-out, 2 RBI single. That's the second 2 RBI single for Wright. He's 2 for 2 with 4 RBI.
They got 2 runs on that.
And it extends the lead to 10-0.
They got 2 runs on that, right?
Are we going to cut it if it rains?
So now Jason Bosher comes into the box.
She woke up.
She woke up to what?
She can see out of her window.
She just woke up and
Yeah, she can see.
Bosher was chatting with their head coach of the Florida Team League. And he takes a called strike, 0-1, after coach was joking with him that he's selling the game for him. Bosher was in for third base and didn't cover, and then lollipopped it in and allowed the runners to go to second and third on the single off the bat of Bryce Lane. As that pitch from Moore misses low, 1-1.
so will she get it back, you think?
That is a very slim chance. But you can see on this side, half of it.
1-1 pitch, and Bosher pops it up. Perez comes over in foul territory as the Silva, but it goes out of play. As his teammates are now yelling at him to run that ball out from the home base dugout. One-two on Bosher with Wright over on second. And he swings and misses for strike 3 to end the inning. So 2 more runs coming to score off of the second 2 RBI single from Trey Wright. We'll go to the 3rd inning with TSL up by 10. Start of the third inning. And that first pitch is foul tipped, 0-1. Same defense still out there for TSL as Blazer fires in a strike at the letters, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch misses low and away from Blazer, gets spot. 1-2. And the 1-2 is laid off as the count evens up to 2-2. 2-2 from Blazer. Got him looking, strike 3. Second consecutive strikeout looking recorded by Blazer for the first out here in the third. And there's a strike thrown, 0-1. The thunder roars in the background.
But the lightning tracker has not gone off yet.
Lightning tracker hasn't gone off yet, so we're still able to play some baseball. 0-2 here on Cologne. And that one, check swing fouled over towards the right side. So we'll do the 0-2 again. 0-2 from Blazer. And that one's popped up and it'll go into foul territory again. Oh, 2. That one's upstairs. The count moves to 1-2. Got him swinging, strike 3. Third straight strikeout recorded by Blazer. The second of the inning. And first pitch swinging is hit right off of home plate. It comes to Blazer. The throw to first is in time. So Blazer has faced the minimum through the first 3 innings as we head to the bottom of the third here at Lakewood Park. Dwayne Moore, first pitch of the third inning. Is a called strike to Ben Adams, 0-1. Ben's 0 for 0 today, making his third plate appearance. He's drawn 2 walks. But Moore's been throwing strikes lately. 1-1. And Adams hits a fly ball that'll go out of play towards the right side, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And Adams fouls it off. 1-2 pitch. And again, Adams fouls it off. Making more work here. One, two again. And Adams hits a roller over to Perez. And the throw to first is in time to retire Adams. First time today that TSL doesn't get the leadoff man on. Bring up Jake Gensler. And he swings at the first pitch, 0-1. Gensler checks the swing, held it back. Count goes to 1-1. Gensler lays off that pitch, 2-1. And Gensler pops up the 2-1 pitch out of play. Chris Sinclair's trying to catch it coming out of the bullpen, or out of the dugout rather, without a glove. Two-two to Gensler, and pops that one up into the parking lot. Two balls, 2 strikes here on Gensler. Pitch from Moore is fouled straight back. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Gensler making more work. And he goes down swinging for strike 3. Third strikeout recorded by Moore, and first pitch swinging from Aguilar, he fouls it off. A 1 pitch, and that one's fired in for a strike, 0-2. And Aguilar lays off the 0-2 pitch. So after 14 batters came to bat in the first inning for TSL and 6 in the second, Moore looking for a 1-2-3 inning here, and he bounces the 1-2 pitch to Aguilar to even up the count at 2 apiece. 2-2 pitch. And that one's popped up in the infield. Cologne is calling for it, and he makes the catch. So a 1-2-3 inning for Dwayne Moore. And we'll head to the fourth inning, 10-0 TSL. William Wine, the new pitcher on the mound for TSL. Dylan Blazer faced just 9 batters in 3 innings. And the first pitch from Wine's a called strike, 0-1. The only batter to reach base off of Moore was Dwayne Moore. Or excuse me, off of Blazer was Dwayne Moore. He reached on an error, but he ended up getting thrown down at second base, trying to steal from Ben Adams. And Moore swings through that pitch. He's up at the dish now, 1-2. As the rain starts to trickle down here at Lakewood Park. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that ball goes into left field. TSL's had trouble throwing the ball around the horn today. And that one rolls over to second where Perez is. And his throw to first is in time. 2 quick outs recorded by Wyan. Perez moved over from short to second. He's traded spots with Aguilar. Moved from second to short. Trey Wright comes into the game defensively for Trevor Mason over at third base. Everything else is the same. That pitch misses low from Lyon, 1-0. And the 1-0 is flat out towards the left side. Right is under it in the shallow outfield to make the catch. So another 1-2-3 inning from TSL pitching as we head to the bottom half of the fourth, 10-0 at Lakewood Park. We did just have a lightning strike here at Lakewood Park, so now we are under a delay. We'll keep you up to date as to whether or not this game is going to continue. So that is going to be all here today from Lakewood Park. TSL does pick up the victory 10-0. None of the stats will be going into the official record book from today's game, but the rain is coming down here as we had a lightning strike and the thunder continues to roar in the background. So that's going to be all for us today here at Lakewood Park. TSL defeats the team from Florida 10-0. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Hayden Banzel. You've been watching the Tidewater Summer League YouTube channel. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as we have 2 more games between PCL teams. Have a great day, everyone.